Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here. We're off for more Pikmin Squared Challenge Mode. And in the last episode, we went through the Cavern of Candy, growing up 281 Pikmin, and not reaching that Pearly Clamp that's in the picture, because that's actually kind of an awkward spot. You see those sticks there, where that little purple poisonous Dweevil is? Yeah, that's why it's a bit awkward, because you gotta make Pikmin climb over, you gotta attack, you gotta call them back, and it's just a whole lot of mess. So we didn't deal with that, but we did take out all the blowhogs. But today, oh boy, today, just like how I kind of always go a little bit different with the Distant Spring, the Giant's Dessert, being based off of the Distant Spring, is not kind of like that. I actually have a mostly sound plan of attack, but it's just got to go good at the start. So let's get in and I'll be showing my winning run. Alright, this is taking a bit longer to load, actually. There we go. Right, we immediately have a nest for a bread bug. That's not ideal. So I want to make sure I have that on hand, because he spawns along with us here. So I want to grab some Pikmin here real quick, and I want to immediately run over here and bash him at least once. I mean, I could keep on bashing him, to be fair, but he'll get a little bit aggroed because of that. Also, I'm going to toss a couple Pikmin on here. Actually, let's grab a pellet real quick. Get that going. And yeah, the dude's going to get stuck, but as long as he doesn't get stuck for too long, he shouldn't basically teleport or whatever, or burrow back to his base. I basically need one pellet over here so I can kill him, and then I can worry about getting the rest of the food. So now he should see this pellet. I can then toss two... Well, I didn't mean to do that, but now I've got him. Now I can just go and get the rest of my Pikmin and start growing up my numbers. Because if I take that guy out as quickly as possible, we won't have any issues, because he will die immediately. Blappage. And there we go. Right, so I'm going to call you guys back just so I can get working on this real quick. Get some big pellets back so we get immediate food, and then I can drop the Pikmin back onto the wall. He will see drop 2 big white pellets, which will just be, well, what, 3 Pikmin to any onion? So it's whatever we really want to put our Pikmin onto. You can also see there's a bunch of 5 pellets in the distance, along with a bunch of orange bulb orbs. 20 pellets in the distance. Let's just zoom out. We've got 20s all the way over there where the base normally would be. We've started basically where we would have encountered the... oh, what's it called? I've forgotten the name of it. The fiery... Thank you, phone. I forgot to mute you. But yeah, I actually have remembered it. It's the fiery snitch bug. For some reason, I couldn't remember the name of that for some bizarre reason. But we got a bunch of these white pellets that we do need to get back in base. I'm not going to give all these food to the reds, I don't think. That doesn't seem necessary. I'm going to whistle some of the blues here. Give one of these to the blues. That'll do. Oh, he actually went for it. Nice. And I'll give the bread bug to the yellows. So they're still working on that bridge. They're actually slowly knocking it down. And I'm going to get some of the nectar ready here. And let's get some of the food. So I'll give that one white pellet to the reds. I've only got one blue on me, so a blue can go over there. And the rest of these reds can actually work on this bridge as well now. And yes, we can just go down that way because the wall has been removed. Pluck everybody out. Actually, I'm not going to pluck everybody out. That'll do. Let's get some more yellows, though. Alright, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Alright, that was probably a bit too many yellows, but that'll be fine. Now, thankfully, because it's Pikmin Squared, Pikmin will not drink the nectar until they are basically... Oh, no, okay, never mind. I can hear them slurping. I guess it's just if they come from eggs. Because that is what happened in Louie's quest in the first day of the job. So, oh, it's because he actually locked onto me, so fair enough, I guess. Well, we got all the food coming back now, so all it is to do is just to finish this bridge. Because if we do, we can get those 5 pellets as well. And I have 48 Pikmin total now, so I can actually flatten the scale and get through. I don't think it's actually attached to anything else, because there's a scale block over there that we got to flatten as well. In fact, if I check the map, I don't believe there are any more planted Pikmin. No, there's just a line of pellets over there, but they're so far away. Line of pellets all in the water there. It'll probably be better to just get blue Pikmin to do that. There's one here. There's 3 in that corner. We could probably actually zoom out and see what those are. Let's have a little peek. Yep, they're just more... Where was that again? Over there. Those more pellets? Yeah, there are more 5 pellets over there. So, you can see that there's just a ton of food. Just sitting there. But the orange bulbs are going to be a bit of a problem because we will need to take care of those. We just need 35 Pikmin to flatten this block down. Right, well, I've got that going, so I'm actually going to cancel and toss. I'm going to go overhead. And the bulbs haven't noticed us yet, which is very nice, because now I should just be able to toss from here and get the knockouts. Nice. Right, so I want reds. That'll do. We've got quite a lot of blues going on at the moment. And we're going to make our way to those 20s over there. That's kind of my goal at the moment. And they just finished on that bridge as well. Perfectly fine. We can go nectarize in a bit, but for now I just want to grab these super fast. There we are, and all 3 of those are now moving. I can pluck the rest of my Pikmin, and we're just going to nectarize at that point. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. We've got 2 puddles worth. And only a quarter of the day so far, we've just left base. Right, nice. Excuse me, I'm awake, coming through. Let's start slapping some enemies over here. There is a big pellet posy beyond this wall. Honestly, not worth it. Just take care of these babies real quick. Nice. I'm actually going to have my blues. Take these back. Get my reds at the ready. And let's not get too close to this guy. There we go. And we're already getting some damage off. And he U-turned. That's actually really good. As long as he kept on shimmying around, that just leaves him wide open. I lost 1 red. Okay, 2 reds. Still, that's not too bad. Could have been worse. Now, even if I were to toss a Pikmin and knock that down, we do need to take care of the wall in order for them to actually, you know, get through. Which is kind of a problem. Toss 2 blues just so they can take care of them. Got a bunch of sheer grubs here. We just bully them. I can punch myself. So that works out rather well. I did not mean to do that. Okay, they did get it back. Yeah, I'm just going to leave them to fight that thing. Because they will eventually knock it out, and I can toss more blues onto it in a bit. Because we've got some more pluckage to do. Because now I want to go into that direction and get those pellets. As I said, those are my top priority, but we've got some enemies to fight just to almost maximize our numbers. So you see, I have a kind of a plan for this level, and I kind of go the same every time with minimal diversions. There we go. Now we've hit over 100. Of course, it doesn't really matter for catastrophic losses. We just got to keep growing our Pikmin at this point. So the food can go to any onion. If we have a catastrophic loss, it's worth to just reset. Because those are Pikmin that you can't get back, really. Losing a single Pikmin every so often is not too bad. Nice. Right. Over here for some nectar, because half of these guys are leaves. That is not very good. We'll need to not leave this be, because we will just suffer otherwise. That was very good. But I'm not satisfied. That'll do. Okay, that was a bit more spread out than I was expecting, but I guess we'll just go with it. Are they knocking that guy out? Have they done that yet? No. In fact, they're still kind of going, so... Toss another 5 there. They can knock that out and then pick him up. And, yeah, this is... Yeah, now it's time to go to the other side, so let's do that. Got 2/3 of the day. Let's start spreading out. So, to the normal beach-like area before the water. Wow, really? He managed to kill a Pikmin? Oi! What? He screamed and he didn't wake up the parent! Well, not really, considering how, you know, it all works and all that, but that is interesting. Also, I've got a lot of reds, I just realised. Wow, really? You didn't eat any of them? I'm actually kind of surprised. Right, we'll leave him for now, because obviously the 20 pellets I want to get the most. But we have a swooping snitch bug, annoyingly enough, so if I can just knock him... Oh no, he's a bumbling, because he's got the pattern wings, which means he can pick me up. Don't really want that. There we are, it's gone. Happy days. Just got to take care of the oranges now. Right, he's dead, nice. And you're dead, nice. Right, get my reds at the ready, come round, get his backside. Could swarm, but he wakes up before we actually get onto him proper, which is not ideal. Keep going. Oh my lord, really? He ate 3 in one chomp? Alright, we'll just have to take that, I guess. And here we are, the treasure trove. Ah, not so simple, is it? But it's fine. We can just bundle and we should kill them all. Alright, you're dead. And you're dead. No, you're not. There we are, now he's dead. Alright, we've got tons of food to grab here now. So why don't we make bank on that? Yellows first. Get all 20 on here. Is that enough? Or did I... miscounted? It's fine. There we are, then we get the reds. Oh my god, really? I keep miscounting. Oh, whatever. That'll do. Right. I'm just giving a little bit of food to each and every Pikmin here, just to spread it out a little bit. Don't really need to. Can't actually pick up the Bulbul because we've got too much food going back right now. I've got exactly enough Pikmin to pick up all these corpses, so I'm definitely doing that. Pick it up, please. Nice. I'm going to check my map real quick. They did pick up the Blowhog corpse. So everyone will be back at the base now. So we've literally just used our entire army to grab all of the food. So that's kind of impressive. Is there any pellets up there that I might want to worry about? Not really. We've got 2 Bulbulbs over there, but yeah, not really worth it, honestly. I think this is where I want to go. That's where what I normally do. I've actually got here a lot quicker than I usually do, actually, to be fair. So I'm kind of like on the fritz here on what I want to do. I've dandoried a bit too well today. And this is one attempt. I was like, oh, I'm going to stop till... the way I introed is that I stopped for the load, but that load took forever. I probably left that in because that was kind of surprising how long that took. But yeah, I think this is what we're rocking with. Just get that in real quick, please, and then I'm just going to run with my entire squad of 100. Actually, what do I actually have on me? 31, 34, 35. That's actually not too bad. It looked like I had more reds at one point, but well, yeah, wasn't too bad at all. Right, so we've got 2 big corpses to deal with, so I want to actually get my yellows on one. I'll get my reds on another. Because obviously we're going to go near the water, so I don't really want to not go in the water without my blues. Although there are a lot of pellets around here that are for different colours, they can get it back. So let's just deal with these enemies real quick. And I'll leave them for now, because the pellets are technically more worth. I tossed one more than I should have done. I think I'm going to call him back. There we are, that'll do. Keep my team at a nice number. Multiples of 5. There's a 10 pellet there. You know what, let's do blues on that. I've been using a lot of my Pikmin already. And now we've got water. So I am most certainly taking blues there. That's actually a blue 20 pellet posy, so why would I not? Yeah, I was just making sure that they were not going to get dragged in. Let the blues fly. And all the blues can just pick this up. There we are. It's a good thing that we can still hit the flower and it just knocks it out in one go. What I want to do, actually, is zoom out and have a quick little look over here, because I don't think I actually go that far. So, Pearly Clamp with a bag. There's a crab there. It might be worth going for the Pearly Clamp. I don't know. There we are. Before they get dragged in. Thing is, though, I think we definitely need blues, because there's not a bridge we can build. No. So we do need blues for that. That's fair enough. Just getting some more food. I don't actually think there's much else I can do now. It's kind of funny, that, actually. So again, blues are kind of necessary. We've got more food here. We've also got these lobsters. Got a 10 pellet for yellows. How the hell did you make it that distance? Freaking momentum throwing again? Alright, can you come over here, please? So I can kill you. Everybody back before you drown. Yeah, we need to do the Olimer strat on building the bridge backwards. So we need blues for that, but I'm not going to bother doing that, honestly. There's no point. I'm not going in that direction. Alright, before we lock that in, we've still got another little dude here. Is there one where the... Yeah, there is a couple more over there. Yeah, there's no point again. Takes too long. It's all about time efficiency to grow your numbers. I might go for the pearl. That sounds like a good idea. Because that's just an immediate 50. Come on. Right. Gonna get some food back in a second here. That's gonna land in the water though. Oh no, it didn't. Ooh. Is it free? It's 5. More. I'll do, and then one of these corpses, and that will have to do. Alright, we're coming to the end of the day. I think I'm actually going to pass on the Pearly Clamp because it's a bit too long. They may not even take it back through the quarry. They might want to go through the bag, and unless they full send with blues, that ain't going to happen. There's a watery blowhole over there, actually. There's a 20 pellet across that bridge if we use blues to get that. But, again, honestly, I don't think that is worth. I could try for it. I don't think it's worth, honestly. It is weird, though. It looks like the level is getting darker. Oh, you've got to build both sides of the bridge. Alright, hang on a minute, then. What if I just full send onto this guy? And we need bomb rocks to actually get to all those. No, they're going to get eaten by that guy. And I didn't toss enough on there. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that back, because by the time I built the bridges, that's not going to work, so I'm just going to not do that. Let me see what I want to do this time. There's a couple of pellet poses in the water. Should I just... Actually, does it count enemies as well? Or unless, does it only count enemies if they're dead? There's one corpse here. It counts enemies if they're dead. That I've just learned. So that's fine. Right, I'm going to quickly come back over this way. Oh, there's a pellet up there. Is that it? Let's get yellow. There we are. That'll do. Right, I'm just going to dismiss my Pikmin, I think, and just going to run into the water. Because I can't really do much else. Probably should have got, all, like, put all my Pikmin away and got just blues out. Right, there's a couple over that way backwards, so I'll get those last. I mean, these are going to get me 2 Pikmin a pop. So it's still worth to get these real quick. There's more over here. Right, come on. Bloody lobster. Orbster, or whatever you want to call them. Right. Aha! 5 pellets. This was worth coming for. Yeah, this is Anno Beetle territory. I'll go get this 5er. And now I think that'll be it. Everybody on it. Just don't get stuck by the bridge, because that'd be stupid. You can go in the water, lads. Are you going to divert into the water, or are you just going to be silly? You're going to be silly. Alright, fair enough. That ain't happening. I think that is all I'm going to get. If I was a little bit better, I could have probably got more food. If I maybe got my blues onto the bridges, perhaps, but it's not too big of a problem. So anything else I can do? Need bombs for that. I didn't really get any bombs. I could see what that is. It hasn't even said, like, the day's ending yet. Like, time's running out. And now it has. Alright. Could quickly see. They'll get back. They'll get back those 5ers. That's quite worth. Guess I could get those babies real quick. I'll just swarm them. Yep, and just whoever wants them can take them. Yep. Just a little bit of extra food. Oh, and there is a 10 over there, actually. But there's also this blue blowhog, and I don't have time to fight him. Alright, so there was a 10er down there I could have got if I put some blues on there now, but hey, I've got a couple more bits of food here. They'll probably get it in time. There's enough time to do it. But look at that, 377. I know that I wasn't saying a lot. Why did it go through there? Interesting. Well, maybe it was a good thing I put that that scale down, I guess. There was a bumbling snitch bug over there. And a couple more enemies. Could have went over there, I guess. But, nah, it's fine. Almost 400 Pikmin. I can't complain about that too much. If I didn't lose 6 Pikmin, would have had over 390. And if I were to put some blues on bridges while doing other stuff with the rest of my Pikmin, that might have been a better thing to do. But by the time I've got all my team going in the first place, it's not really on my mind. But 385, can't complain. Nice round number. Alright, we only have one more level to do, and that is the last, well, the last course, yeah. We only have the last course. It's like the final trial, isn't it? But yeah, it is interesting that these Louie levels do actually, within the challenge mode, start you in a different spot than just normal base. Spin! So, that'll be the last challenge mode video before we live stream back into Louie's quest for some cake. See you guys then.